I think another important point a lot of Americans are starting to realize is that things are changing so fast in the job market that parents don't know what to tell their kids to get into anymore, because it used to be that they would just tell them, oh, go into computer science and get good at coding and you could start making a lot of money. And, people could listen. That was their route. Well, now the first jobs to go are coders, and you have so many programmers getting laid off and they're flooding the job market, and they're all saying that they're having such a tough time right now finding work. So what is the new thing to get into? I mean, with AI developments and technologies moving so fast, people cannot keep up.
I quit my corporate job last week, and let me tell you why. And no, I didn't put it 2 weeks in. I quit on a random Wednesday night on the fly, and I feel great about it. It was probably one of the best decisions I could have made. I started that job last September, and I honestly lost myself up until now. I found myself not being attentive in my relationships. I found myself not being present in moments that I needed to be present in. I started saying no a lot more to going out and hanging out with friends. I stopped posting content as much as I regularly did, and this is something that I really do love. I really just lost track of who I was, and I did not like that. I just did it because it was something that I had to do. It was something that I felt was right in that moment. Look, I'm not saying everybody go out there and quit y'all's jobs, but I will say that you have to look at your life constantly. You have to decide if something is not working for you and if you need to cut it. If you are truly unhappy with what you do in life, I promise you, there is something out there that's gonna make you happy and make you money.
Graduating from uni without a job is actually dark. Like, I might as well have dropped out, bro. We might as well have dropped out. You might as well have dropped out. Because every time you now see someone, especially if it's like family or something, they don't even care about your well-being, bro. They don't care about your well-being. Not, how are you? How are you doing? How have you been? They just ask, oh, so what are you doing now? Or where you working now? Why, bro? Why? Plus, the job market now is actually so cooked. Like, I see why people do some certain things now. And now my mom's gonna watch this. I was gonna say I'm gonna start doing crime, but now my mom's probably gonna see this video. But bro, graduating from uni without a job is actually like, oh bro, I feel like a mess as well, bro. Cause sometimes you just be, I'm smiling right now, but nothing's funny. Like, nothing's actually funny. Why am I even smiling, bro? I'm a bum. I'm not a bum, God forbid. But oh bro, like, oh.
I applied for a job, and within 7 minutes, I got rejected. I applied for that job on a Friday at like 3:40 in the afternoon, and within 7 minutes, I got a response of a rejection. I reached out wondering, at least can I know why I got rejected? And the first sentence of their email was, it was not an AI. However, you do not meet the qualifications for the position. And the qualification that I did not meet was having a fucking bachelor's degree. Mind you, this is for MIT Harvard. It was one of those institutions that I applied for, and I'm very much so qualified for the position. And basically the position was just working within a team, but essentially I would be a creator on their campus and taking videos of their students / their staff or whatever, and editing and just literally being a part of a team. Again, I qualified for the position and I have the degree. But I was denied within 7 minutes and was told that I did not get the job because I don't hold a degree. Now, this is just one out of like 5 million fucking jobs I've fucking applied for. I can't seem to get my hands on a job, and this shit is fucking infuriating. It's been over a year and I'm losing my mind. So somebody please help me find a fucking job. Please, because I need to get my life together.
Getting laid off about a few days before I was supposed to go on vacation. And those few days before vacation, I really thought long and hard, shoot, am I supposed to cancel my vacation? Do I not go on vacation? That could save some money because obviously you have to pay for vacation. And I thought hard, long and hard on it for a whole day in between my sessions of crying from the news of getting let go. And I decided against it. I decided that, you know what, I already paid for the flight, I already paid for the Airbnb, and to just go for it because I don't know the next time I'll be able to go on vacation. So to just take advantage of this beautiful, sunny San Diego vacation that I had planned a few months ago because I've been cold. It's been snowing in Jersey and I needed a quick getaway with my kids. Again, I don't know what the universe is trying to tell me, but it is raining and it is so cold. It's about 50 degrees and drizzling right now, but I think it's gonna rain the rest of my time here. So again, universe, I don't know what you're trying to tell me, but I'm still going to enjoy my vacation. Do not take this away from me and my kids. I will take care of my stuff when I get back home, but just give me a few days, please.
I got laid off 3 weeks ago, and here's what I haven't done. I haven't updated my resume. I haven't applied to any jobs. I have not panicked. Instead, here's what I have done. I've checked in with my coworkers who were also impacted, just see how they're doing and support them in any way that I can. I've scheduled a lot of connection chats, and I've been speaking to people that have been also laid off. I've been talking to old coworkers who I haven't spoken to in quite some time to reconnect. And I've also been talking to potential business partners to help me with my coaching business. I scheduled a call with my financial advisor so we could go over my finances and understand what my next 3, 6, 9 months, even 12 months and beyond look like given this layoff situation. I have shared my story on social and stood tall in this experience instead of letting it shame me. This might be a little woo, but I have scheduled 2 calls with my trusted psychic medium friends who gave me a lot of clarity into the meaning behind this layoff and what comes next for me. I've decluttered my house, and as a type A Virgo, that has given me so much more joy than I could have even imagined. Decluttering my space has decluttered my mind. I have focused on my mental health and physical health and just have been journaling and processing, reflecting on this experience and my past 11 years at the company that I worked for. I've been making time to get outside and go for walks and enjoy this false spring weather that we're having in Chicago. Lastly, I have hired a company to help me build and scale my career coaching business, which I'm super excited about. It's gonna hopefully lead to bigger, better, and bolder things for me. If you too are navigating a layoff experience, anything of the sort, know you are not alone. There's a lot of people in your situation, myself included. I just hope that you are taking this time to yourself to process, to rest, to recalibrate, maximize this short amount of time that you have to focus on you and what you really want in your career moving forward. If you need support, guidance, or just to commiserate along the way, I am here as a career coach, an ear, a confidant. Just know that this is part of your career story. This is just a chapter in that book that's gonna be helping you stretch, learn, and grow, make you stronger, wiser than you ever have before. So that way you can take that most aligned action in whatever that next career move looks like for you.
Applying to jobs all day, every day is so fucking miserable. No sugarcoating it. It's the worst thing in the world. As you guys know, I have been unemployed for 10 months. For the first few months, I was applying to so many jobs, like any job that would hire me because I needed a job so bad. Like in marketing, which is the field I work in, or like minimum wage job, anything. Did not get one for a few months, had to move home with my parents. Pause, look at this sandwich. Oh, Jersey Mike's fucks it up every time. When I first moved here, I was like, I'm gonna try really hard, obviously still, to get a job so that I can move out. But then I was like, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I kind of just have fun money, I don't have to pay rent. Like, maybe let's just live like this for a little bit. Recently, my car broke down. And then I was like, oh, maybe this is a wake-up call. You need to get a fucking job. Fun's over. Job time. So now we're back in our like applying to a bunch of jobs all day, every fucking day. Jobs I don't even want. Jobs that pay so little amount of money. It actually is like, what's the point in the first place? And it sucks and it's so discouraging. Like I'm doing everything I can. For example, this morning I applied to a job and I was like, damn, this seems really fun. First time I'm like, I see a job that I'm like, oh my god, that would be so fun to work at. So I put so much effort in my resume and my cover letter. Tell me why 2 hours later they send me an email and say the position has been filled. It's like low-key just shit timing, but okay, cool. So I'll just like kill myself. And not having a car to be able to go anywhere. I'm going crazy. Unemployment month 10 update, I guess. Trying really hard again to find a job, remembering how much it sucks.
I quit my job without a backup plan. I've had a corporate job. I've been working for this company for about 3 years. They paid very well, and I just quit it, and I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to be doing next. So this job was making me feel absolutely miserable every day. I felt like I was losing myself just day after day, feeling just, the word is miserable. And at the end, I felt defeated. Every Sunday before Monday would come, because I worked Monday through Friday, every Sunday, the anxiety would start building because I knew the next day I had to go to work. I started having nightmares about work. During my work hours, I just wanted to leave. As soon as I clocked in, I just wanted to be out of there. And my mood, horrible. I was just so miserable. Like, I couldn't stand being on the clock. And I was like a complete different person while working. And as soon as I clocked out, the first couple of hours after working, I felt good. But then once I had to go to sleep, that's when it started hitting me again. The next work day is coming. And then it was all over again, day after day after day. Back in October, I took 3 weeks off, a leave of absence for mental health. And I really thought that I was going to lose my sobriety because I just couldn't take it. And even taking 3 weeks off of leave of absence still didn't do it. So the best thing that I could do for myself was to remove myself from this situation. Otherwise, I don't know where I was going to end up. So here I am, no backup plan, but I am certain that I will be successful and that things are going to work out in my favor.
Guess what we're doing on our New Year's Eve?
And New Year's Day.
And New Year's Day. Packing up a store because we're getting let go. Nice. Anyways, Happy New Year's.
I'm quitting my job tomorrow. I have absolutely no plan and no other job lined up. What am I doing? Why do I do this to myself? I want to explain. I've been at this job for a year, 7 months, and 24 days. And the fact that I know that tells you all you need to know. I'm kidding. It originally was a placeholder job, and it just, honestly, it became, like, it's a great job. It pays well, but it just became safe. Like, it's so stable and safe, which is great, but it's just not serving me anymore. It's holding me back from everything that I want to be doing. Something happened and I cried 3 times. That's what happened. It shouldn't be normal to be crying at work. And it just made me go, I need to just leave. Like, why don't I just leave? So all to say, I'm bringing you guys along with me on this journey of starting life over again. This is like the 3rd time since I turned 20. To follow along, I'm gonna document it so that I stay accountable and actually go through with it. You've got to make sure that I do it. Like, I need you to keep me accountable. I'll keep you posted, but please follow along and give me any tips for job hunting, or if you know anyone who's looking to hire someone in Southern California.
It's crazy how being laid off can alter your brain chemistry. I've been at my company for almost like 2.5 years now. I feel pretty good here. I feel pretty stable. But guys, I kid you not, the time that I got laid off like 2-3 years ago, it still messes with me because I feel like any little inconvenience is a sign of me getting laid off. I remember this one time my computer just like, my email just randomly got logged out and I was like, oh my gosh, they're laying me off. They're shutting down my computer. They're not even giving me a warning. They're just laying me off. And then I'm just like, wait, I just needed to sign back in to get everything back to normal. But it's stuff like that really like traumatizes you. Like, it just shows you how dependent we are on our jobs and how losing that one source of income can just mean the end of the world. But it's stuff like that just, even to this day, still messes with me. Like, for example, like we use Basecamp at my work, and if like my Basecamp is working, I'm like, oh my god, they disconnected my laptop, I'm getting laid off. Like, it still really eats you to this day. And it's like I don't know, it messes with you. And even though I feel pretty good at where I'm at, I still like those little nuances can really like mess with you.
are you as broke as me? If your refrigerator is stocked up and your pantry is stocked up, you're not living paycheck to paycheck, I want you to tell me in the comments what you're doing. Like, share all your secrets and tips with me, because let me just show y'all how broke we are. Here we go. No orders. Don't judge. I need to clean out my refrigerator. I know. Nothing. Little bit down there, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all we have nothing. I mean, like, my husband is going to die when he sees this video. Like, you know how crappy it makes me feel when my kid tells me, "Mama, we have no more chips," and I can't send chips with them to lunch. Like, I mean, I'm not alone. Please. How are people making it these days? Medical bills are eating me alive. And let's not even talk about it. Like, how are y'all doing it?
Hi, you already know where we're at. We are in the car. Today is Tuesday. It is payday. We're going to break down the budget as a single income family of 4 who is struggling and behind on bills. First stop, the bank. So let's go pull the money out, and then we're going to get into where it's going. Okay, we are done at the bank. I am sitting in the Walmart parking lot because we are going to go in and grocery shop, so stay tuned for that video later. We're going to break down the budget, and I'm being totally honest and transparent here. So $440 has to come out this week to put towards the mortgage. We have a loan payment of $185. I'm pulling $40 for groceries, which I already have it. I'm hoping I do not touch anywhere near $40 because our last EBT payment deposits on Friday. So I'm just picking up what I desperately will need until Friday. I have to pay the last $122 of our phone bill. I'm putting a $50 payment towards our sewer bill. I have $45 worth of affirm payments coming out and $40 for gas for my husband and I to hopefully last until next payday. Then I also have to pay for my daughter's soccer pictures, which is roughly $27, which brings us to a whopping $0 left over till next paycheck. Why do I tell you this? Because I know that there's a lot of people out here struggling. And I'm thinking if I post about it, talk about it, you guys aren't going to feel so bad, and we can do this together. We're going to get out of it together. So, yeah, it's holding me accountable. We're going to do this, and you guys are going to be with me every step of the way. And every Tuesday we're going to post about our budget, and we're going to see where we're at. So let's head in here to Walmart and see how much we spend on groceries.
Today's Monday. I have no work today because I quit my corporate job without anything lined up. I just feel so good about my decision. My past job was very demanding and it led me to burnout. And now that I don't have this job, I can think more clearly. I'm not anxious. Yesterday was Sunday. I didn't feel anxious at all. I just felt completely relaxed. I have never felt this way because I've worked my whole life. So it's definitely something to get used to. One thing that I have noticed, I have no income coming in right now, but feels so abundant in my life. Now that I have the space to think, I just feel so grateful for everything in my life. I really feel it deep down, from the smallest things, such as clean water to drink, having socks without holes in them, having multivitamins to take in the morning, feels so free and at peace.
After finishing this video, frankly, I mean, can you really blame Americans for feeling hopeless and not wanting to participate in the economy? Because it is just absolutely going crazy. Just the prices of things, and now we have gasoline shooting up in some states, almost topping $7, and we have beef prices, we have rent at all-time high, just absolutely insane. We have over $20 for a pound of meat. I mean, seriously, people could not have imagined this just 6 years ago, just before COVID. So much has changed in the past 6 years, and it is absolutely unimaginable. And meanwhile, you know, we have the large corporations focusing on building out AI and doing those things. And these things are likely not going to benefit the average worker. And they're just going to take jobs away from people and make the future even more uncertain, because nowadays people don't even know what to tell their kids to study in college anymore because things are changing so fast. I mean, computer science or computer programming used to be the hot thing in the job market, and every employer wanted someone who had coding skills. Well, now with the development of AI, and you know, a lot of AI tools can code better than people, so a lot of these people are getting laid off, and they're having a hard time in the job market right now finding a job. So that just goes and shows that people no longer know what the future holds anymore, and it's just so hard to say. And like I said previously, back then you had just a single parent working and affording food and rent for the whole family of 2, 3 kids at least. But now you could have two parents working at the same time and they're still struggling just to get by. And a lot of families have to rely on credit card debt just to, afford food or rent or basic utilities. And we're not talking about anything leisure related. We're just talking about surviving in this economy, in this current climate in this country. And frankly, this should really infuriate people because there are so much wealth and abundance in the country, and most Americans deserve better than to be living in this type of economic condition we find ourselves in. And it's just absolutely saddening to see how this situation is also likely to keep on deteriorating, because it doesn't seem like people in charge or anyone really wants to make a change. Let me know what you guys think about this topic regarding cost of living in this country in the comments. Thank you.